Hello YouTube, hello MGTOW, hello Red Pill, this is Red Pill in the Wind. Now, Iridium Kush has decided to mention me once again. Now, instead of addressing him first, Coda, inside, thank you very much. I'm going to address his followers, his subscribers, his most diehard subscribers. You know what's crazy? He claims to work in a scientific field. But in order to work in a scientific field, you have to have some sort of calm demeanor about you. You have to be calm, cool, and collected. You have to not let things get you rattled so easily. Now, the thing is, when I mentioned something about lithium-ion batteries and lithium mining and lithium and how toxic lithium is and how dangerously caustic lithium mining is, you know what he did? He spazzed out. You cannot spazz out when you're being directly challenged of your industry. See, the thing is, you have to learn about your industry. See, as a truck driver, as a person who drives trucks for a living, I know my industry is inherently filthy. I know full well my industry is inherently filthy. You know? Even with the DPF system, we're pumping pollutants out in the air. I know this for a fact, but guess what? They're trying to figure out a way to where we can get power and reliability with the minimum amount of pollutions to where we don't overwork the plants that suck out the carbon dioxide that we breathe and we produce. Now, like I said, if you were to ask me anything about truck driving, I'd tell you everything that I know. And if you know something, I'm more than willing to listen. Not Iridium Kush. Henceforth is why he removed his comment section to not even to where his biggest, staunchest supporters can comment any form of support to him. Think about it. What type of person deletes the comment section? Wait a minute. It's usually a female caught in a lie. Where's your father, Kush? Where's your daddy? It's a shame. It's a lot of fatherless behavior there, friend. There's a lot of fatherless behavior. You're doing a lot of fatherless behavior. Shame. Doing a lot of fatherless behavior. Or the thing is, it's usually people that have been caught in a lie and don't want to face the repercussions of the chat that has never been defeated. For instance, I keep my comment section open. I encourage criticism, basically anybody who wants to make fun of me. I'll come up with something witty. See, the thing is about Iridium Kush is he admits he's not a man. Just saying. He's at least admitting he's not a man. Just saying. See, the thing is, I don't have a problem with Iridium Kush because of his life choices. I have a problem with Iridium Kush because he's a spaz. Because he spazzed out on me on that bleeding edge red pill that he decided to take that the flag to high heck because he couldn't handle the truth about his industry. Oh, and one more thing, Iridium Kush. Nobody cares that you have a little chunk of metal that is expensive. So that means that you've wasted your money on an expensive piece of metal. Strange. Why'd you go and do that? You could have spent that money on something else, on something more useful than a piece of metal that you can't even do anything with. Yes, I saw your little chunk of metal. Yeah, good for good on you. But I got something that if I plan this right, that if I plan right, I'll have more money than that chunk of metal's worth. If I plan this right and I make improvements on it, I'll have more money than that little chunk of metal will be worth in 5 years. Just saying. So, just saying, Iridium Kush, maybe you should really consider not messing with people that will make a rebuttal for you. A rebuttal, you know? Plus, I'm working my behind off to get things paid off, so when things are paid off, then what? Which reminds me, this spring, I gotta start with the mowing the grass of the place that I live. And please stop claiming that you're red pill or anything, Iridium, because you're not. Come on, man, you're not. And I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. I hope you actually find yourself and figure out who you actually are, because it seems to me that you're really confused. This is Red Pill in the Wind signing off.